When I walk into the woods with my family, I have a feeling of connection with not only the world around me, but with my own sense of self, my feelings of tapering of the emotional overload that I get in my life on a daily basis. And I also have a connection with my children. I think that something that I have been looking for in my life is a way to find a community of people that have an understanding of God and God's way and the ability to relate that to the real world that we live in today. So looking for that guidance and that wisdom so I can teach my children this and have them understand that this is just a part of our life to be on this earth. And in addition to that, that we have to take care of this earth while we're here, because our spirit will go on and our earth will go on if we take care of it.
I remember this moment on 6th Avenue, right by Rockefeller Center, and the traffic was whizzing by and just so much noise and much everything going on, just tumultuous. And I remember looking up and seeing this monarch butterfly floating across the traffic, and at that moment it was sacred ground. It was realizing that with all of our power and all of our technology and all of our wealth and even all the desire, even if we wanted to, we could never ever create something as simple and beautiful as a butterfly. And in that moment, it was sacred ground. Even in the midst of all that tumultuous churning, I paused and watched the butterfly and knew that there was something bigger than myself.
I'm often asked why I spend so much time hiking and out in nature. And if I'm being honest with myself, it's because I'm thirsty for it. I seek time in nature because there's a hunger within me that can only be satisfied when I'm within that living world. There are times that I long for places like the desert, the expanses of rocks and sand in Utah and California, with colors so subtle you have to slow down. There are times that I crave the mountains for their solitude, for their majestic stance, their age and wisdom, and their humbling heights. There are times I wander in the winter and delight in the snow and its silence. And there are times that I'm overwhelmed at the base of a tree as it grows up towards the sky and shoots its roots down into the ground. I'm not whole without it, without wilderness, without nature, without creation. I belong in it. I am a part of it. I don't feel this way when I'm standing on concrete or asphalt, or when I'm inside of a building. All of these were designed by humans and for humans. All of creation was designed by God, and we are included in that. God granted us stewardship of all of creation. I'm enchanted by the living world. I'm also overwhelmed. The scale can be too large to fathom. So I go hiking to be reminded of this great responsibility. I go hiking to reconnect to the living world. I go hiking to rediscover the wonder and the beauty. And I go hiking to be re-enchanted